Hello, welcome to West Enemy Sims. My name is Kelvin, and how are you doing? We are back with Dark Academia College. This time around, we are going to continue with renovating the Greek houses. This time will be the sorority houses. As you have seen here, the fraternity house has already been converted, the Urele Oresha Chan. Now it's Tri-Var's turn to get a makeover. You want to see all these renovations and the buildings before how is it renovated? I have the playlist down in the description below. Let's check out Tri-Var Sorority. Now, as with the same as the rest of the speed builds for Dark Academia College, we are definitely going to put in the roof pieces by tearing down the default roofs and put in the basic roof piece. And I want to keep the dormers because I think it's a distinct feature for this build, the sorority. And then I realized the dormers don't really align with the rest of the builds, especially the front door. It looks really weird. And then what I'm going to do is to leave these a bit empty, and then I'll put in sort of like a little towers on top to make a taller build, and put in fences beside it to make it more consistent to act as little balconies. And pink is definitely not a color for Dark Academia, so I change it to a dark plum or magenta color, so it's definitely much more darker in look and style with black roofs. And I darken the windows to have a black frame, but I swap the shutters to have white shutters, so it looks a little bit much more better than white borders with black shutters. Let's check out the interiors. I think compared to the fraternity house, the interiors are much more suitable for a dark academia style. Just need to darken it up with the wallpapers, and the flooring had to be changed a little bit with a darker wood. But for the rooms, I was very surprised that the rooms are very small compared to the fraternity house. It's definitely a challenge to put in new furniture and some items to portray their personalities way better. So some compromises had to be made, but I'm pretty lucky that the beds are in a darker wood, so I don't need to change all that much except just the bed sheets. For the dining room and the kitchen, I didn't really change much except change the furniture into a more darker color. As for the TV area right after the staircase, I changed it up a little bit more with some much more older looking TV and also a much comfier sofa. And my model for this renovation is pinks, and futures. Hot pinks are definitely out of the picture. In goes reds, maroons, burgundies, and deeper colors are always catered to keep it a little bit feminine, but still leaning more towards the darker colors. And I also noticed there's one room that is empty, just have the Tri-Var logos at the back of the corner. So I changed it into an art studio instead to have something more to do in the house. Actually, this house are pretty, is compared to the fraternity, is pretty bare. It's nothing much to do and not a lot of decorations to portray their personalities. And also the rooms again are really, really small and really cramped. And guess this is how girl fights are originated, having cramped rooms, fighting for bathrooms, and complain about their roommates being messy. That's how it goes, I guess, in sororities. And at the back, and there's nothing at the back of the house, so it is kind of disappointing. So, but it gives me some free form of freedom to add more things behind the house, with some seating area, some fountain, and some flowers at the back to make it much more lush, and a little bit of a private space at the back of the house. And as for landscaping, definitely to fence it up to give a little bit of a privacy and more trees. And also I really like the front porch of the house with a walkway that branches into two. So I accentuate that with adding more flower bushes and flower beds to make it much more attractive, and line it up with even more bushes at the side. Okay, that's pretty much the renovation for Tri-Var Sorority. What do you guys think? Please leave me a comment. Then don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to West Anime Sims for more updates on retro Sims content. The screenshots as well as the link to download will be down in the description below, as well as my social media, which is Instagram and Tumblr. Please do give these channels a follow. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye!